Hey jabronis, it is 11:57 p.m. at the start of this recording. So I apologize. Not so much to my followers, or YouTube subscribers, is it called? Subscribers, because I think there's only like 4 of you, and I know one's Katie, and the other like 4 or 5 are in giraffe sex. But James, I'm sorry. I did commit to doing this, and I've done a very poor job. Burp. Oh, my background's sexy. One sec. I'm just gonna move the video out so I can look at my sexy background. Oh yeah. Yeah. So pretty much my work schedule is I wake up at 7 in the morning, go work with kids till noontime, and then come back to the house, eat lunch, do all like my chores and stuff. And then I pretty much have 2 hours at the house in which I gotta do everything plus relax, whatever, play some DS, surf, Tumblr, and Cracked, and IGN, and IMDb. And then I go to work at Fenway, which I go in at like 2:30, and sometimes I don't get back home till like 1 a.m. So obviously I'm muy tired. Muy. I can't say that word, like M-U-Y, Spanish muy. Is it muy tired? Muy tired. But I'm like, okay, I have failed as an opinionated bastard. So I should make a quick video. So this is just going to be like a general stream of consciousness type thing. Movies, duh. Let's see. Sunday, I'm going to see Cowboys vs. Aliens, or Cowboys and Aliens, excuse me, which my dad keeps calling Cowboys and Indians. I don't know if he's picked up on the fact that he's very wrong. And Crazy Stupid Love, which I think looks great. I want to be Steve Carell. He's awesome. I want to be on Marissa Tomei. She's very attractive. She's like 49. Doesn't look it. And then I recently saw a whole jumble of movies. Let's see, I've seen so many movies that I really haven't talked about. Green Lantern was first, and that was just yuck. But no, what have I seen lately? Captain America, Friends with Mila Kunis, Friends with Benefits, that is. Friends with Mila Kunis' butt. That's what that movie should be called, because her butt is in it for like 3 seconds, but it's still her butt. Or it's a stunt doubles, but I don't care. Let me believe. I've been to the movies a bunch more times. I cannot remember it. Oh, it's late. But yeah, in the coming couple days, I'm going to talk about. Did I talk about the not the Ultimate, Amazing Spider-Man trailer at all? I don't think I did. So I'm going to talk about that, and I'm going to talk about Captain America and the upcoming Avengers. Pretty much, I'm going to talk a lot about the superhero movie thing. Going to talk about some video games. There was some very interesting video game news today that the Nintendo DS, or 3DS rather, which I love very much, but it did cost a pretty penny, which is currently $250, is getting a price cut coming August, I want to say 12th. Which will reduce it down to only $180, which, yeah, still steep, kind of pricey, but significant and unprecedented price drop this early in the system's life. It's not even half a year old yet, and it really only has 2, debatably 3 or 4, but really 2 games worth buying. I only own 2 games, Resident Evil and Zelda. I mean, I can understand people who own, like, Pilot Wings, because they needed something on day 1, or, like, Street Fighter, but whatever. Also, before the end of the year, there's going to be 3 huge Nintendo games coming out. Unfortunately, the next Resident Evil isn't coming out till next year. Metal Gear Solid has been pushed back, and Mega Man Legends 3 has been canceled. So it's taken a couple hits, but the really cool thing is Nintendo realizing that people spent a ton of money on this and do actually want to, really make up for the fact that it had a lackluster opening couple of months. I mean, it took them till June, late June even, to get a good game out. The next good game came out like a week later, and you can't buy 2 $40 games in 1 week. I mean, you can. I did, but it's a little rough on the wallet. So they're actually rewarding these people with the Ambassadors title, and they're going to get something like $70 worth of free downloadable content. 10 NES games, 5 of which have been announced. One of them is Balloon Fight, which is a completely underplayed and underappreciated classic. It's insanely fun. I don't think Ice Climber is on the list, but I really hope that's on there, especially if they implement some sort of wireless multiplayer so that you can play the multiplayer modes. That would be amazing, because Ice Climber is like the first great couch multiplayer, and that's why I think I love it and Balloon Fight so much. It's something that you can play simultaneously with a friend on the NES. I mean, and even Super Mario Brothers 3, you needed to switch out between Mario and Luigi. Or even Super Mario Brothers, I suppose. I don't know why I made the distinction with 3. Whatever. Right. But, and then the other 10 games that they'll be getting are Game Boy Advance games, which up until this point we weren't sure were coming to the system. So, hopefully this will give me the opportunity to play a couple of GBA games I haven't played. Like, I have not played Zelda, Minish Cap. And speaking of Zelda, James, your girlfriend Katie, because duh, as if you've seen every James video, there's clearly a Katie appreciation channel. Katie, I love you. You're awesome. Bioshock, Portal, and Zelda all up over your blog. Okay, here's what you need to do. You need to strap your boyfriend down in front of the TV that Tyler's getting from Terry, who just got married and has some beautiful wedding photos up. You need to strap him down in front of that TV. I'll provide my Wii. I have the first 5 Zelda games on there. 5 of the first 6. I technically don't have Link's Adventure, or Adventure of whichever one's for the Game Boy original Game Boy. Adventure of Link. Oh my God, the titles between the Game Boy game and Zelda 2 are like way too similar. See, it's late. I'd be on the ball if it weren't this late, and make him play Ocarina, or probably not Majora's Mask, because it would probably give him nightmares, because it's a scary, depressing game. Anyways, also, I want to go see The Guard so badly. Brendan Mad Eye Moody Gleason from In Bruges fame, and Don Hotel Rwanda Cheadle of being an awesome black guy fame in a movie that, oh my God, it looks so great. Okay, well, this was just a stream of consciousness, and like I said, Katie, make James appreciate Zelda like you do, or else we might have a row. Oh, I've been rereading the Harry Potter books, and I'm getting so much good British slang, snogging and row, kissing and fights, respectively, but also some great insults like ickle, which I think means little, or like doted on, I'm not 100% sure, and prat. Oh my God, I called a guy at the ballpark a prat, under my breath today, and it felt so satisfying. Oh my God. Oh, awesome. Okay, bye.